2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. Downtown San Antonio, Texas, this bridge spans the Riverwalk, not too far from our location tonight. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Porzingis. Anthony is out there with Jay, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. And for San Antonio, Curry is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Robinson in at the center. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more in.
I agree. Outside Anthony. The pass to D'Angelo. Dallas moving the ball around. Vanderbilt the pass to Porzingis. Here's Vanderbilt. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Another shot. Anderson with the block. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Outside Robinson. Off target from three-point range. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Utah. Pass to D'Angelo. To the paint. It's picked off. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. Hardaway for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hardaway has got his team on the board to start the game for the Spurs. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shot on the wing, and it falls over the rim and in. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
You know, so active on the offensive ends is Hardaway Jr. You can tell he feels comfortable taking quick shots like that one.
Over to the left wing. Wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And San Antonio has possession. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put...
Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Here's Halliburton. The Mavericks making the shot, and Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes here for the Spurs. Reed's checked in, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Mavericks also with a sub. Snell's checked in.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
A pass to Porzingis.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Curry outside. They get the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Holiday left side. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Halliburton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the three-pointer from Jay Crowder. Porzingis can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yes, that goes in.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Halliburton. Anderson is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Reed in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Vanderbilt. D'Angelo, the pass to Holiday. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got 7 points.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him. Mavericks with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Shot clock at 2. Here's D'Angelo. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Hardaway. There's the triple. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Chalk up 2 there. 9 points in the game so far.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
To the left wing. Here's Reed. And the 3 ball is good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to D'Angelo. Over Halliburton. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he makes that one. Halliburton's got his 2nd bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Down low, shot to stop the run, and Antetokounmpo lays it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
the pass to Halliburton. Oh, good on the three. And it's Anthony with the ball for Dallas. 15-point game. Here's Holiday. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Chipped away. Pass to Halliburton. Hardaway with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got 13.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. The shot falls for only his 2nd bucket, 2 for 9.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Pass to Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Dallas. Passes to D'Angelo. Holiday, no one around him. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And Curry has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Porzingis. Now the pass to D'Angelo. Out to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You've simply got to get out on Porzingis. I mean, his 3-point shot is a big part of his game.
Curry dishes to Robinson. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And then Rivers with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Mavericks trailed by 11. Crowder with the steal. Curry on the wing. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Holiday. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
To the middle. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Robinson passes to Hernan Gomez. Crowder against Porzingis. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Robinson misses. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Porzingis has got the ball. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Curry following the score by Dallas. Outside Robinson. Hernan Gomez passes to Crowder. He gets that one. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Right side, Porzingis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Spurs leading by 9. It's Crowder on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Crowder's got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. D'Angelo, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steph. I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit your turnovers?
You look at film, but it's just about in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and taking care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving it to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
Yeah, when you don't turn the ball over, you have a chance to score, right? Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Tim Hardaway Jr. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the joke they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players that went off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Mavericks were playing?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Spurs leading by 12. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Anthony. Jay out there with Porzingis. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Curry. Wide open. It's good. Curry's got 9.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up, you just appreciate what you're seeing, and perhaps the best shooter of all time.
D'Angelo, the pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Now, here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Here's Curry. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
To Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Porzingis is a very impressive all-around scorer, and every year it seems as though he's taking on more of the offensive load.
Spurs leading by 13. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Anderson. Outside Curry. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Dallas calls timeout. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Out to the right wing. Joseph has an open look. D'Angelo, the pass to Anthony, over Anderson, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
There's Galloway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hardaway for 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. Outside Curry, and he gets it to go. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Now here's Porzingis, 17 points in the game. Here's ANGELO, another 3 for Dallas.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Inside, and Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Passes it to Porzingis. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't had another one since.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. A different look now for San Antonio. Reed's checked in, and it's Crowder and for Anderson. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Mavericks trail by 15. D'Angelo, the pass to Anthony, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
The Spurs have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Reed. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Spurs leading by 11. Curry way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 21 in the game. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's D'Angelo, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the board. Third is Porzingis.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Curry with it. 21 points in the game. That one drops for him. He's got 23.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Mavericks trail by 13. To the inside. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Yeah, he's known for his finesse game, guys, but Porzingis showing you there. He's got some power to his game, too.
Curry passes to Crowder. Back to Curry. Bucket is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. D'Angelo, the pass to Porzingis, and it goes down 2 points.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Langston Galloway. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from D'Angelo. San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Curry and Gomez. Here's Reed, led by Porzingis. Crowder kicks to Brown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
So it's the Spurs now after the Mavericks pick up 3. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Gomez has got his second basket of the game.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make...
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Anderson. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Galloway in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
You know, Porzingis is a unique big man, no doubt about it. He's often compared to Dirk Nowitzki, somebody that can space the floor as well as hurt you with his athleticism. Actually, he's probably a tad more athletic than Dirk.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Halliburton. There's the pass to Galloway. From deep. Kept alive. Out to Hardaway. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Hardaway hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Curry's got 27.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
From deep. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from D'Angelo.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now Curry. Left side, Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Holiday. Halliburton slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Dallas calls timeout. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Hardaway finds Curry. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis is... passes to Vanderbilt. D'Angelo, guarded by Hardaway, and the shot is good.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Curry. With the teardrop. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Holiday dishes to Anthony. Dallas moving the ball around. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Curry. And there's the feed to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. Money!
Chemistry at its best. Unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
He can't get that one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Your Spurs.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. The pass to D'Angelo. From deep three-point range, it's good from beyond the arc. San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind.